Are you ready to be entertained? Then let's go.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect and do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the...
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting into Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. One more episode to go, and then we're done with this season. Can you believe that? That's effing insane. This is going to be a flashback episode. Clearly, it's probably going to show us something of the reason why Ellie was so mad at Joel, and we're going to get into that, all that goodiness. So I'm ready to jump right into this, and thank you for everybody showing up and showing out on the last couple of reactions. I think I figured out a way to edit this without it getting copyright. I thought I was doing right the whole time, but clearly I wasn't. So the last episode so far has stayed. So please share and like this video, y'all, since you are here, and let's get into this reaction. So without further ado, let's jump into The Last of Us and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Who is this boy?
It'll be fine.
Who are you?
Beat the shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
This is Joel and his brother.
Just go to your room. Stay there.
What did they do? Boston, Texas, 1983.
I'm back on patrol in 30 minutes. So talk fast. What happened?
What happened?
I was buying pot from this other kid. He tried to rip me off when we got into a fight.
I think Tommy was buying the drugs, not you. I think you happened to walk by, saw what was going on, and started punching. And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
You're not gonna hurt him.
I'm scared.
Did I ever tell you about that time I stole a candy bar? Grandpa found out. Made me give it back, made me apologize to the cashier. Just before I got out of the car, man. There was blood everywhere.
Your grandpa was
Grandma
horrible.
thought I was dead. My mouth was wired shut for 2 months.
You know what it feels like. Then why?
That's not why I'm telling you this. Okay, yeah, I've hit you. But never like that. Not even close. Doing a little better than my father did. And you know, when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
Okay, good. He didn't hit him. Okay, this is present, I think.
The new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Oh, Legos!
I'll be fucked. My grandkids are gonna love these. How'd you find them?
Searched the old homes out by Hoback.
I searched those homes.
Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're
I was a cop. Milwaukee PD. We can make what you want and have it to you by, Friday.
No, I need it by tomorrow.
Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing. Relax. You got a lot of them.
Ellie! A bone? What's the broken watch about? I forgot.
What happened?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Painkiller. She's all right. Come on. She was working KP and she burned her arm.
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
Ellie.
Ooh. That was a
I
scar.
just really wanted to wear short sleeves again.
Oh, she did
It's
say
okay,
that.
you're okay. Damn it, Seth.
Hey. Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Told Seth bakes better than he spells. Oh, right.
I think that was funny.
Stay right there.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. Borrowed one of your drawings for inspiration. Could be a saw depending on the tip, but actually it's a pretty versatile tool. I had promised I would teach you, so.
Girl, why aren't you crying or anything?
What do you mean, play it? If I ever were to lose you,
Oh, that's what she said.
surely lose myself. Our future days of you and me.
What we established once so far is he can't sing, but he's effing amazing at the words. The words are super moving, and it makes me miss Joel. And I like how they're connecting from that time she was just singing on the stage in whatever episode that was, and she stopped, and that breaks my heart. The next thing, I'm trying not to cry. I've been literally 13 minutes in and I'm already about to just give you guys waterworks. I'm probably going through something and I don't know it yet. Comment down below if you are as emotional as I am. And also another thing is I prefer her aged up or more mature-ish than this. Because I'm like, oh girl, you're annoying. But I understand, you know, if I worked that hard to get a vanilla cake and you stuff your fingers in it and like I couldn't get a slice, you would be homeless. But regardless, I guess we all are at this moment. But so far I'm loving this. I'm loving the flashback. Already it feels slower and it's probably going to be, but I'm loving it. Also, we saw his upbringing for a reason in the beginning seconds of his father and how he stood up for his younger brother. And we know his father was abusive because his father was abused, that trending cycle. So I'm curious to see if this is going to play out. Trust me, I won't be pausing this all that much. It's too damn long and I talk too damn much. Let's go.
That didn't suck.
She could really sing though.
I understand. Happy birthday, kiddo.
1 year later.
A dinosaur!
You're not gonna guess.
Wait. Is it a litter of kittens?
You mean a litter?
Litter of kittens? Really?
Really. And no.
So it's another birthday?
How do you even know where we are?
I found it on patrol.
I think I could be more useful outside the wall.
You'll get on patrols eventually. Enjoy being a kid for now.
Oh, because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
I need something called patience.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
See the way you look at him? I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
I don't think you do. Promise you I won't get pregnant if you let me train for patrols.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Whoa. Ellie. Ellie.
Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
He's always been kind of annoying.
How long have you known about this place?
Wow. Saving it for a special day. You see? Patience.
Ooh, the planet. Oh, that's the sun. I'm like, what's that?
It works?
Somebody must have greased it. Would you like to?
Like to what?
Go to space.
I have to remember, like, she doesn't know anything because she was born into this.
Is it real?
And she talked about that,
It's real.
too.
Apollo 15, 1971.
God, she's just all over the place.
Whoa. You're going up to space. You need a helmet. How's it smell in there?
Like space?
Happy birthday, kiddo. Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
He, like, was amazing.
12, 11, 1, 0. All engine running.
I do okay?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's tearing. He's amazing.
We should do this more.
Yeah. In.
You okay?
Yeah.
What did we just see there? Somebody comment down below. A year later. Oh, we're gonna be with her for every birthday.
Joel, what the fuck? What are you even doing here? You're supposed to be on patrol.
I came home early to surprise you for your birthday. 17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so. It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
Right.
They were smoking pot?
Experimenting with girls?
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't an experiment.
We'll discuss this later when you're yourself. What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. No heat or running water in the garage. You can't stay there.
Okay, fine.
You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't. You don't own it. They gave it to you. I'm sorry that I got a tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl. Except I'm not.
Maybe it's a good thing for you to have your own space. Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there.
Okay, so I have a question. At this point of this lovely story that I love, I cannot remember last season. I cannot remember the hospital scene. I cannot remember if she knew or didn't know. Actually, she didn't know at the ending of last season because she was knocked out, I believe, when he carried her. So I believe currently she doesn't know that he like killed people at the hospital. And I actually don't even remember why he did that. I think there was like a reasoning behind it, but whatever. Now, if you guys remember the last season, you can keep me up to date, please feel free to comment down below. I love reading comments. But at this juncture, at this point, Ellie is in the show because you guys made it very clear to me that the video game is much different. The character Ellie is much different, and I think that a vast majority of people that watch the show, you know, I'm going to continuously mention this one point and shove it down everybody's throat because I'm kind of annoying. But a lot of people feel the reason why I feel that a lot of people sadly started lashing out on the actress and not the character that's written in this particular show is because people love the game and they hate what they did to the character in the show, but they love the show overall. That's the painting of the picture I'm understanding. I can understand that this character, not the actress, but the character is like absolutely annoying. Like, she makes me want to like drink, and I actually stopped drinking. I want to go on a food binge and order Burger King, and I stopped eating fast food. Like, she makes me want to do everything that is either illegal or that I don't do anymore. And she's like, and also as a gay person that has family or had family that's not from this country and was extremely Catholic, especially me growing up, people didn't understand me being into boys at that time, right? I was a boy and I was into boys. And I actually did drugs too. And I was a drinker and I caused a lot of scenes. I can only remember half that I put my family through and what I kind of felt being a gay person in an area where nobody else I felt represented me. You didn't see it anywhere. And so I lashed out. I got tattoos, very, very similar to Ellie. So Ellie wanted to move out, I thought, because of the hospital or whatever else she learned. And that's why she stopped talking to him in season 2, episode 1. But it actually dealt with because he said the bare minimum about the experiment. Now, I would be very curious to know how other gay people, LGBT plus community, LGBT plus Q, there's so many letters. I'm sorry. I forgot. At this point, somebody's typing ferociously down below, you're gay, you don't know the letters. I'm sorry. But if somebody said that to you, the younger you, would you feel like this angry? Where Joel, we've seen already, has done so much for her, plus season 1. Would you be that livid and you're causing, you know, you're doing this and that and the third? Like, would you be like that? Or would you feel some type of way but you wouldn't be like, I'm gonna move that, I'm gonna get my own space and lash out like that? I'm just kind of curious because I know for me, I would not be doing this. I feel like this is what the writers made this particular character to be, and that's why I feel like a vast majority of people don't like her. And they also blame the actress because they just overall don't like the character, which is sad. The actress has nothing to do with it. She's reading lines and acting. But yeah, she's absolutely dreadful. And I personally don't agree with this moment. And it makes me want to throw pie in her face. And not any pie, like pumpkin pie, because I hate pumpkin pie.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
That's where it doesn't hurt too. Imagine your ribs, girl.
It's actually not bad.
And it's being nice again.
Never did ask. What is it with the moths?
I just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff. It's kind of symbolic.
Yeah, like change and growing and such.
He's trying not to be like his father. And you're making it hard, girl!
Hey, you guys study dreams and stuff, right?
Is there a doctor's in sign on me like Lucy from Peanuts?
So a moth. That probably means change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
So what's a moth?
Death.
Whoops.
Why?
You tried, sis. Did he kill her husband right now? You have a greater purpose. Oh, vendetta. I was reading that.
Okay, so I've been thinking, or wondering for a while now about Salt Lake City. I wrote down some questions. Okay? The Fireflies spotted us a mile from the hospital. How did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders? And you had to carry me the whole time. How did we get away? There are dozens of immune people. Why hasn't anyone heard of
19, and you've been patient. So I told them I was okay with it. Your first patrol. Come on, binoculars.
Why is something out here?
I know, but this is about learning the ropes.
There's a little squirrel and a big squirrel. We should probably report that.
Ellie, you're almost funny, girl.
It'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often. Spend time together.
Yeah.
She look.
No,
Nothing on your mind?
No, nothing.
This is Jackson. Come in. Effective north of Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
Ellie, it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
Well, we learned you can't fight, girl, so he was looking out for you. I feel like this episode's actually making me dislike the character even more. And I don't know if that's intentional.
Remember what I taught you?
I'm your back, you're mine.
I'm your back, you're mine. Well, don't go that way. Oh.
Shit, Eugene.
Ellie.
Oh, that's Eugene.
You clean?
No. Well, this is what we do. We go back to the gate. Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course, and I say goodbye. Yes, we can.
You're empty.
Oh, no, Joe, I gotta go back. I gotta see her.
But we have rules, and it can't happen.
Wait. Hold out your hand.
Huh?
Now count. Slowly, clearly, from 1 to 10. He has time. We tie him up and we bring him back. Joel, let him see his wife. Please.
Get the horses, bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you. I promise.
Now, if he kills him, that'll be up though.
Which way?
Head right.
Joel, do not kill him. You promised.
It's beautiful.
Oh, Joel.
Oh.
I need you to not turn around.
No.
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
Last words for her. I need her last words. For me. Dying. I'm terrified. I don't need a view. I need Gail. To see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Oh, Lord, Joel. This is the saddest thing ever.
I see her.
He's gonna shoot him. I don't see her. All the birds are flying. He shot him. This is why she don't trust you.
I'm sorry. I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more. It's the right thing to do. I had no choice.
You should have had promise, Joel.
He was bit when we found him. Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. Wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he wasn't scared.
He begged you to see his
And he ended it himself.
That's not what happened. He begged to see you. Joel promised to take him to you. He promised us both. And then Joel shot him in the head. You swore.
This episode is actually making me angry. I'm like actually pissed.
That was good, yeah?
He's like, no.
Okay. Say goodnight to Uncle Grumpy.
Good night, Uncle Grumpy.
You okay? What I said today about you being a refugee,
probably came off as ungrateful. You lied to us, to all of us, especially to me and Tommy. Uncle Grumpy is family. And family helps each other out.
A family event.
Sorry.
The church.
Thanks.
What did you just say? No.
You get the hell out of here.
Seth?
This is when she bugs out.
Are you okay?
I don't need your f***ing help.
This episode is almost, oh God, it's almost over, thank God. I'm not gonna lie, this episode, I feel like I will not, this is me and probably me only, I will not miss not seeing this episode. This character is making me, I'm enraged, and I'm trying my hardest to just, I'm enraged. I'm enraged. I'm not gonna give you guys the business. You are just trying to watch a reaction. I'm trying to hold it in. Oh my God, I'm so angry. Does she know about the hospital yet? No, because she's asking questions. I'll be like, this is not your house or your garage, girl. Just keep it walking. He lost his child, so he's trying. This is when she's gonna probably ask the questions.
I had Seth under control, and I don't want to ever hear about you taking me off patrol again.
So, Dina, is she your girlfriend now?
No, it was just one kiss. Doesn't mean anything.
You do like her?
So stupid.
Look, I don't know what Dina's intentions are, but well, she'd be lucky to have you.
He's so nice to her still.
You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face. But I think I knew already. I knew this whole time. So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the Fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done. Were there other immune people? Were there raiders? Could they have made a cure?
So why did he kill them? I don't remember.
And Marlene?
Shut up! So I think I remember if they made the cure, she was gonna die. Wasn't that why he killed all of them? I think that's what happened. Like she would not make it out of it, so he killed them to save her, and that's why the cure was never made, right? I think that's what happened.
Making a cure would have killed you.
Okay, I remember.
Then I was supposed to die. You took that from me. You took it from everyone.
And I'll pay the price because you're going to turn away from me. But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Because you're selfish.
Because I love you in a way you can't understand. But if that day should come, if you should ever have one of your own, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, like his dad.
I don't think I can forgive you for this.
Can this episode end? I'm over it.
But I would like to try.
Okay. Oh my Lord, that was dreadful. Well, okay. So I don't know if this episode was actually supposed to make us dislike Ellie more, or maybe find some understanding into Ellie's character, and understanding, obviously, to connect all the dots of the past episodes and understand where Ellie was in the beginning of the season and everything, to catch us all up of all of it. I have to say, after this episode, I'll be very curious to see what other people say down below. This episode made me dislike the character of Ellie even more, and it made me love Joel even more. And I don't know if I'm the outer band of people, and I bet you money 9 out of 10 I am. I feel like this episode really showed me, maybe it's just like, Ellie is just not that type of girl for me. Like, she's literally and figuratively, she's just not somebody a character I understand the personality, but I also have never been in Ellie's position, obviously, like, in everything that Ellie has gone through and the rest of this world, right, that they built for us to see. I'm not there. So I've been trying for this hour to not bash Ellie straight to hell and give my opinion, because I really tried hard to put my my thoughts, my mind, and what my actions would be into the character, and not just what I was feeling as a viewer at the moment. It didn't work that well, but I didn't go off. So I'm very proud of myself for not being the type of reactor that just would annihilate this girl from left to right. I thought she, even when she was on good terms with Joel, I thought she was still irritating. I thought she was actually dreadful. And I was saying, wow, I like her when, like, after all of this, after her being like immature and stuff like that, but she's always immature. She's immature now. And I was like, oh yeah, I like her now. But actually, I dislike her all around. I just don't like the character. I don't also think she's a good fighter. I think that she gets into problems all the time. I feel like she's so sheltered, and she is. And that's another part of me trying to say, like, let me keep thinking like she doesn't know like what the world was before, because she was born into the world in all of this. So obviously people are going to be much different than how we are. So, and I believe that's what I was thinking correctly. There's a few things that I was reading from this particular website that is actually quite amazing, that was giving me even more of an in-depth view of what was going on with Joel and stuff like that. And we have to think back about when, what was her name, Glenda or Gilia or whatever her name is, where she said, the therapist lady, Eugene's wife, she told Joel in their like one-on-one meeting that you could never forgive, I think it was like you never could you can't, Gail, you can't heal something unless you are brave enough to say it out loud. And then fast forwarding from what we saw in that, connect the dots to the ending of this episode where he said it out loud what he did, and that was him trying to heal, and he didn't live much longer after that. So he healed. So that was another thing like underneath that, like if you forgot about that conversation that the therapist lady had with Joel, you would miss that one point, but I caught it and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. And that scene at the ending, when they were having a conversation, I truly did want to cry, but Ellie's face bothered me. This website also gave us a few pointers of things that we might have not observed, and I didn't notice a lot of this, so I'm gonna read out loud for you guys. And this is just another like little Easter eggs in this particular episode. After Joel's death, the opening credits switched from 2 figures to just 1. This week we're back to 2, and most likely it's going to be for the last time because we had our flashback, we had the ending of Joel's story. Jumping back into pre-outbreak flashback in 1983 was kind of shocking to this person. I know we don't really care about that. I really believe that Tony Dalton could have raised Pedro Pascal, and that is the father who, that was perfect, by the way, perfect casting. The father of Joel and Tony, that's his name is, I think, was perfectly cast. And that actually gave me little butterflies, but I know how I was raised. I was raised like, you do some you're gonna get slapped. Not broken jaws and stuff, but my mom definitely was great at throwing things, and she was like Xena the Warrior Princess when it came to a belt. Joel threatening Kat with the fact that Ellie is 17 only for her to reply that she's 19 was so funny for this viewer. I also loved him talking to Dina's intentions like he was some kind of, whatever. This person's just, I thought they were giving us like fun points, but they're just telling about how they felt, and cool. Also, we got the missing scene with the New Year's Eve. Obviously, I said that in the beginning, where they had that conversation. I think we only saw at that moment in that episode where she walked away, and I was like, oh God. Let's see what else I think I wanted to talk about. Oh, the Apollo spaceship, where we saw in this episode, we actually saw her going to the museum and stuff like that, and then her mentioning the Apollo spaceship thing, which she also said to Dina in one of the episodes when she got to the museum. I think it was the museum, right? When she mentioned about the Apollo, so that was actually a cool fun back thing. So we also had let's see, there was some other things that happened. I was like, oh yeah, wow, that's cool. So overall, I'm not gonna get into all the nitty gritties. You've seen the episode like I did, and this damn thing was an hour long, so it'd take me an hour to review that. Okay, motorcycle. So many motorcycles now. So overall, I'm gonna say I loved being with Joel. I love Joel. I love all the characters of this particular show. I just cannot wrap myself around Ellie. I'm trying. This episode solidified. I don't hate the character. I just really don't care for the character. I'd rather the character just go out there and fight the infected and have her little mini storylines, but I'm more invested in Dina and the therapist lady and Jesse and the town and Tony, if that's his name, and Tara, whatever her name is in the show. Like, I'm invested in that than Ellie. I think Ellie, it's not the actress, it's the character, and I'm actually quite curious to play the video game to see the differences in characters, because I know that if this character, which we've already established that they're different, but if this character was on the video games, I bet that video game wouldn't do well. I think the people playing the video game be like, oh my god, can I choose another option for this character? She's irritating and annoying. She's always saying the wrong things, doing the wrong things, and she can't fight. So she's just, but I have to say, the only time I was on her side was when Joel said, I promise, and he ends up killing that Eugene anyways. And Eugene also, wasn't he the Firefly that Jesse talked about, and Eugene showed him that cabin place or whatever? I think that's what it was. But like, Joel, you knew how Ellie is, how her personality is. You know, she's like, she is, you know. So I would have been like, no, Ellie, we can't. These are the rules. We have to. And he could have begged and pleaded, and I would have. There's no way I would have told Ellie, I promise. But would there be any other way for him to actually do what he wanted to do and what the rules were of this place? He was bitten. Now, I want to throw this out there. I want to say this. My heartstrings would have been pulled by Eugene begging to see Gail. Or is that, or whatever her name is? What's her name? I keep calling her Gail, and I'm pretty sure that is not her name. I don't know who Gail is. Her name is Gail. Okay, I was right. I think when I say Gail, I think of like a weather woman. But although he's begging, I probably would have cried, but I still would have done it, most likely. I don't think that's cold. I think in this particular time where it was, and then gag this, it probably would have been much harder if he saw her in person. And then also if he gets infected, the possibilities of what could have happened if he actually waited and brought him back there could have been endless. And then once he's there talking to her, you know he's gonna have that connection. And that's why 9 out of 10, like, say a police officer comes to a scene, he always separates families from whatever the problem is. He'll make sure that the person that they're investigating doesn't call a family member, because it's that much harder. There's no way he's about to die and that he's like, okay, I said my piece, I saw her, you can shoot me in my brains now. Like, there's no way. So I understood that. I just wish he didn't promise her. But you know what the gag is? She was a bastard to him before she even really finally realized, or even the thought process for us viewers to see, was her thinking about that hospital, thinking about like what could have happened. She said she thought about it for a few years, so I don't know. And you took that choice away from me, which is also a very interesting way of saying things, because I connect that with like present day of what a lot of things that's going on. But regardless, there was something else I wanted to mention, but I don't really remember. Also, the whole thing when she was so angry about the experimenting conversation, but then she also, I can't remember even what happened to her family and stuff like that. So I don't know. The character is super flawed. And I kind of wish Joel wasn't dead. If I was Joel, by the way, side note to a side note, for all side notes, that girl would have been on a curb. She would have been curbing it a long time ago. As soon as she put her hands in the damn cake when I didn't even cut my own piece, I wouldn't have found that funny. I would be like, you know what I had to do to get this cake? you're going outside. Like the person's a dog. You're going outside. But regardless, it is what it is. We are where we are. Please comment down below if you agree or if you like the character more or you understand the character more of Ellie. Or did you guys feel like I feel where you're like, maybe I understand her, maybe I get it, but this episode made me dislike her more. I'd be curious. I truly believe that everybody would have loved this episode. I think this episode, not the acting, not the story writing, it's just that Ellie character. I spent too much time with her, so now I'm just like over it and I'm angry. But comment down below, y'all, what you thought. And until next time, I'm off this.